All right, so today is February 6th, 2025. Was my last day off of this week. Um, I decided to go give Em a visit at work today, not thinking about the consequences of certain people being there. Um, her bosses, all of her bosses' boss was actually ended up working, and she actually happened to be at the register and realized we are actually officially a couple after what I find highly appropriate of trying to hook her up with a new hire. Like, what the fuck? Um, I don't think she realizes how much she actually pisses me off. And it just, her narcissistic, sociopathic attitude pisses me off. And it's one of the things I love about about Em, is she's just so easygoing. And I'm just like, fuck her. She doesn't need to be in my business. I hate the fact that she did that because, well, M's mom also works at the store too. And their boss interrogated. I always see it as interrogation because it wasn't her fucking business and she didn't need to be asking. But interrogated her mom about us, which pisses me the fuck off. A, why don't you just fucking ask us, for one? For two, it's none of your business. For three, you know I don't like you. I don't like her. So it's absolutely fucking ridiculous, in my opinion. And I just don't understand her problem and just needs to back off. And yeah. So I don't know. But I got to see Em last night, which made me happy. And I hope it made her happy. And I think she's happy because I keep continually thinking, and like I straight out asked her, what, let's just go out on a date. What do you think? I want to give you what you want, I want to treat you like a person. I don't, and I gave her the option. Either we can go out or I can cook for her. And she chose to go out, and that's what I wanted to give her. So that happened. Also, the fact that her boss, her head boss, is fucking nosy little sea burger. But my beard's wet and it's bugging me for some reason. Um, it's got probably a high concentration of the oil. It smells like it. But yeah, it's that kind of shit that just drives me nuts. Oh, I read something weird and I misread it. Um, but it's that kind of shit that just drives me nuts. Is she can't stay in her own lane. She has to try to make, play matchmaker with her fucking people. And I find it highly inappropriate because she's in a state of power and that's not even remotely cool. On top of, I feel like she's a narcissistic sociopath who's only doing shit for her benefit, so it doesn't seem like it'd be a great idea. And I realize I'm almost flipping the camera off. I'm not flipping you guys off. I tend to do that a lot, and it's never on camera. So, but it's that kind of shit that just kind of fucking drives me nuts. She can't stay in her own lane, and honestly, if I wouldn't lose my job, if I wouldn't lose around $45,000, because I just did my taxes last night, and that's what I made this year. You know, I would honestly punch the fuck out of her for being so disrespectful. And, M's so cool. She's just like, let it go, babe, let it go. It's not that big of a deal. I'm like, it is a big deal because she's the one person I don't want in that kind of social atmosphere with me. I fucking don't like her. And yeah, you know. So thinking an ethics complaint is in order. Kind of teach her to back off of fucking other people without, especially without actually asking the two individuals. So it would have been one thing, realistically, to say, "Hey, are you two dating?" and not ask that couple. And she's in a place of authority where she shouldn't be doing that kind of shit because that just promotes the bullshit. And I do not want the bullshit. So I think I'll be putting in an ethics complaint on tomorrow night. So, but yeah, it was a good night. I mean, I had chicken Alfredo, which was, for the most part, it was just fire. I added too much too much extra pepper because instead of making it, this last time I made it, it ended up being gritty. Gritty's the best term. Um, and then once I cooled it down before I threw it away, it was hardened. So I was like, ugh. I'm gonna try it again. I just don't want to go through all that. Didn't want to go through all that extra effort last night. Just wanted to cook it. Then I also had pancakes a little bit ago. So yeah. And one of the other things I did, which I think is dope. Let me throw it up. Check this out. Got the Celtic knots going down the sides of the hoodie. I think it's pretty dope, even though it doesn't quite line up. For however reason it doesn't line up. But I want to add more to the shirt. Like I want to put either Mjolnir on the shoulder going down, but I got to get a different mats, one that are longer, because I need about 13 and 14, 15 inches, and those only go up to that only goes up to 12. Do that, or I get the smart iron on for that right there. So I don't know. I decided to start recording this. It's like 6 a.m. Probably going to go to bed in 3 hours, but I was starting to fall asleep here in the chair. So I got myself preoccupied because in a minute, after I'm done recording and uploading this, I'm going to walk Albus and relax. So I don't know. It was a pretty good night. So that's all I got for now. Later. GoPro stopped recording.